Hi everyone, it's me, Sailor Mercury here, Amy here, and today I'm going to talk about why the English, did Sailor Moon copy off the Power Rangers? Now, I made this video many times in the past in our previous YouTube channels, and I truly believe that it's mostly just a coincidence. Now, some people will come on YouTube in Daily Motion and they'll say, "Oh, Sailor Moon copied off the Power Rangers." Okay, first off, let me set the record straight and hit you a little bit of fact. The Power Rangers came out in 1993 AD. Even though, granted, that Super Sentai came out in 1979 AD. And Sailor Moon came out in 1992 AD. Now, because of these three things coming out at three different times, one could argue that one was adapted from the other and one was inspired by the other. TAKEUCHI, or TAKEUCHI, whatever you want to say her surname, was a big fan of Super Sentai, and was inspired by Super Sentai to start her version, a whole female version of Super Sentai. At least that was the idea. SABAN came across Super Sentai while one of his business trips to Japan and tried to buy it from Toei, and Toei did not, but instead decided to adapt it and make it the Power Rangers, and Toei would lease him the stock footage and the music and the costumes and whatever was needed. Now, Power Rangers borrows a lot of stuff from Super Sentai. Sailor Moon doesn't really borrow anything from Super Sentai except maybe the transformation and maybe the Monsters of the Week concept. Okay? Now, a lot of people will say, "Oh, but there's a lot of coincidences." For example, Tuxedo Mask being turned evil by being brainwashed by Queen Beryl, and the Green Ranger being brainwashed by Rita Repulsa. First off, I imagine it was just coincidences. That TAKEUCHI probably saw the episode, probably saw that episode in its Asian Japanese version and figured, wouldn't it be nice if she tried to make it look, got inspired by that to make that happen. I mean, it's not like SABAN and TAKEUCHI were taking notes on, well, they did this, so why don't we do that? Okay? It was just a coincidence that happened. Oh, that and they would say, well, Sailor Mercury and the Blue Ranger are both blue, and they both got names that begin with Y. Now, there's a lot of, just a coincidence that Billy happens to be intelligent, and I happen to be intelligent, and we both happen to be blue. Okay? Now, a lot of people are going to start drawing other comparisons between other characters. They're going to say, oh, well, the Power Rangers fight Monsters of the Week, and Sailor Moon fought Monsters of the Week. Well, that is something that every other superhero, superheroine show has done. Okay? Super Sentai, Power Rangers, Sailor Moon ain't no exception to that. But here's something that Sailor Moon does not do that the Power Rangers do. Every time a monster grows big in any Power Ranger episode, name a couple of them where they didn't, but mostly they did, they use a Megazord to fight them. Except in Space Patrol Delta, where the monster uses another Megazord to burst them. But primarily, they use a Megazord to fight all the monsters in every season. Sailor Moon never ever had to use a Megazord to fight any monsters, except there was that when Emerald was turned to a dragon, but that was the only one time. A lot of people tend to think, the Power Rangers killed Sailor Moon. No. The Power Rangers and Sailor Moon never really were able to compete against each other. First off, the Power Rangers always had that 7 o'clock or 7:30 time slot on Fox back in the day, and that 4:30 time slot on Fox. Okay? either when the Power Rangers were on ABC Family or ABC, or either when they were on Toon Disney or Nickelodeon, or Nicktoons or CW, they always had those good time slots. Sailor Moon never had a good time slot on WB or UPN or WGN or Fox or, you know, whatever. They never, or you know what I mean. The only network that gave them a good time slot was Cartoon Network or Youth Television, and that was about it, or YTV. But no way, shape, or form were we competing with the noise there were Sailor Moon competing with the Power Rangers. True, Sailor Moon tried to capitalize on the Power Ranger success that was going on between 1993 to 1995 AD, that's true, but no way we trying to compete. And as far as was Sailor Moon copying off the Power Rangers, no, certainly not. One got inspired by the other. The argument is that the Power Rangers is adapting things from Super Sentai, and Sailor Moon is completely original as far as everything. Except some might say, oh, Sailor Moon was inspired by Super Sentai. That's true. Inspired by Super Sentai, but not completely adapted it from Super Sentai, as in the case of the Power Rangers being adapted it from Super Sentai. So no, Sailor Moon was not copying the Power Rangers. That's it. I'm Sailor Mercury. I'm Amy. I'll see you later.